I just posted a wear test on the new Makeup Forever HD Skin Glow, which was amazing. But another foundation has launched that I had to get my hands on, Louboutin. I've never tried anything from Louboutin, but their marketing got me. The picture of the legs with the swatches, I was like, this is my time to pick up the new Louboutin. It's too French for me. Liquid foundation. We're just gonna call it the liquid foundation. But anyways, this packaging I absolutely had to. I've taken a step back from the luxury makeup world, but lately I've been dipping my toes back in, and this was definitely a product that I wanted to get my hands on. If there's one thing I'll splurge on in the luxury market, it's foundation. I think that luxury foundations cannot be touched. They are the best foundations. Not all luxury foundations, but when you get a good one, you get the best of the best. So I have high hopes for this. So you can pick this up right now at Nordstrom or Neiman Marcus. I picked this up at Nordstrom. It's $77, so you know, she ain't cheap. I was looking at the shade range. There's a lot of shades, but it doesn't look like there's a lot on the deeper scale, but I can't really tell just with the photos online. So what this is a matte foundation that's supposed to be breathable, buildable, flawless, and high coverage. 24 hours of comfortable, non-transfer wear. Well, it says luminous matte finish. Why do they say that? That's just not accurate. But it's supposed to give high coverage, reduce pores, soften the complexion, leave skin feeling moisturized, vegan formula, skin loving. They're using all of those pow wow wow words, aren't they? Okay, well, anyways. The foundation is made in Italy. The box that you're going to get is the classic Louboutin red, and this is my first ever Louboutin makeup item, so I'm so excited for this. It was this packaging that got me. Look at this stunning bottle. I don't know about the shade, so I ended up with the shade 15NW Creamy Nude. I was in between two shades I wanted to pick up, but for Nordstrom pickup, they only had one shade available, so I was like, okay, that makes the decision for me. So Creamy Nude is what we're going with. Let's go ahead and get this on our face. The cap feels like plastic, very lightweight, but the inside of the cap is red. That's a nice detail. And for reference, I do have dry skin. I've prepped my skin with nothing but moisturizer and SPF because I don't want anything crazy to get in the way of today's wear test. Let's see, is she thick? Is she watery? Oh, she thick. Okay, so that's one pump. I'm going to use a Rose Ink No. 3 brush. This has been my go-to foundation brush lately. Okay, not a bad color match, all things considered. A little yellow because it is a neutral warm undertone. Like I said, I didn't really get to pick what I wanted. I just had to go off of what was available for me to pick up at the store. That blended in so seamless. There is a fragrance to it. It's kind of a florally scent. So if you don't like fragrance, I don't know if you're going to like this because there's definitely fragrance in here. I wouldn't say it's overpowering, but I can smell a little bit of grandma going on in the fragrance here. So when I'm using my fingers to spread it out and then my brush to push it in, I've got to be honest, it's pretty much doing the blending for me. I'm not really having to work it out too much. Again, this is a luxury foundation. It should pretty much apply itself, and it is. So it's looking really nice. See how it looks on the nose. I didn't use the whole pump, but I want to stop on this first layer to get a quick look with you. It's looking really good. I think it has a soft matte finish. It's not the flattest foundation I've ever seen, but it does have that soft natural matte finish to it. It definitely has a medium coverage here on that first layer. You can still see a little bit of discoloration going on some acne spots here, but it covered it pretty well. It's not catching on to any dry patches on my nose, which is something I've been noticing with a lot of foundations lately. It's looking really good. It's quite the opposite of a finish from the Makeup Forever that I tried yesterday, but that soft matte touch is really blurring the skin, and I loved the way that it applied. I'm going to continue to use a brush to apply it because it really is applying so velvety smooth with the brush. So we have another pump going. And you can see how well it looks blended out just by me lazily using a finger to spread it out. It really does apply itself. That's crazy. Okay, I don't want to apply too thick of a layer. I want to see the true wear of this foundation. But we are going to do a little bit in the center of the face to see if we can get more coverage. So a little bit on the nose, right here. And I do want to get a little bit on the chin. I'm like squeezing out the littlest bit possible. I'm feeling happy about this foundation. I feel like it's going to need very, very little powder to set because the longer it's sitting on my skin, I feel like the more powdery and matte it's becoming. So I don't think it's going to need much powder, especially on my dry skin. This is sitting quite beautiful on my skin. Like I said, it's kind of mattified down now that it has settled. Buildability was definitely there. I don't know that this is the fullest high coverage foundation I've used, but definitely is a medium high coverage for sure. Almost has like a powder dry down, but not in a bad cakey or heavy way. I'm liking the way that this looks so far. I'm looking at the claims here to see if I agree with them. Luminous matte finish, more so of a soft matte finish. Breathable, high coverage. It doesn't feel heavy on my skin at all, so that's great. And it's a medium high coverage, I would say. Minimizes appearance of pores and smooths and softens the complexion. I definitely think it softened the complexion. My face does look soft, and it did a decent job on my pores. They're still visible. They aren't completely gone. Can't make magic happen here, but I think it did a good job with that. All right, I'm going to do the rest of my makeup now.
Play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel?
Things are looking very, very good. I went ahead with my regular makeup routine. I set with a little less powder than I normally do because the base definitely had more of a matte dry down and I do have dry skin. I just didn't feel it was necessary, especially since I was using powder bronzer and blush. But the skin is looking really nice. At this point, it does have a true matte finish, but it doesn't feel drying. I think if I had applied any more powder, it probably would have on my skin. Pretty blurring as well, considering I didn't use too much powder as well. I think it looks really, really nice. Now, is it $77 worth it so far? Potentially. As long as this continues to wear well throughout the day, I'm feeling very, very positive on this. The most recent luxury foundation that I reviewed was the Prada. So far, I'm liking the Louboutin a lot more than the Prada. Just to give you some context there. I don't think it's beating my #1 favorite foundation, but it's definitely looking really nice. So we're gonna have the wear test speak on the value of the money here, but so far I'm very much liking it. I think my favorite thing about it has been application. It pretty much blended itself into the skin. So that was really, really nice. I will catch up with you guys in a few hours. Okay, 4 hours later, I might look a mess. I've been cleaning out my big PR closet. I have like a decent sized closet that I've just let PR and junk accumulate. I've been going at it for almost 5 hours, organizing it, boxing stuff up, all that good stuff. But anyways, let's look at the face here. So, wrong way. See how the face is looking? My lips look crusty. Ignore that. I'm testing out this Superstay Vinyl Ink from Maybelline. I was messing around with it and it got too, like, ew. Anyways, the foundation is looking, I want to say, pretty close to how I applied it. I am noticing a little bit of shine coming through right here, and I actually didn't put powder there, really. Not much anyways. Okay, you know what? Maybe I did a little bit, but not much. I think the finish looks a lot more natural now. It looks less matte than it did as my oils have started to come through. But other than that, I really don't notice too much of a difference. If any, it's wearing really, really nice. Okay, you're doing good so far, Mr. Louboutin. I'm going to catch up with you guys in another 4 or 5 hours. I'm going to attempt to make some empanadas tonight. Wish me luck. I'll see you on the other side. Update on the empanadas. Delicious. We killed it. Anyways, let's take a look at the foundation. It's 11 p.m. I've been wearing this for about 9 hours now. It looks fantastic. I just got back from a walk outside, so I did a little bit of something. I've been cooking. I even rubbed my nose on accident, and my nose was running a little bit because I made my food a little bit spicy, and everything looks really nice. I don't see any oil collection on my face, so it stayed matte throughout the day. I definitely think this is going to be a superior foundation for oily skin, but I have dry skin and it still looks great. Even where I rub my nose, it doesn't look bad. It hasn't broken up. A lot of times I find that my foundation breaks down here. It hasn't broken up too much. It looks like a little bit dry, but nothing crazy. It has barely sunk into my fine lines. This foundation is fantastic, as it should be. It's worn amazing. I think every skin type is going to enjoy this. Like I said, I have dry skin, and I barely set the makeup, and it has lasted me all day. It's held my blush color well. What more can I say? I mean, the only thing that I want to do after this is I want to test this next to like the La Mer foundation to see how it compares to some of my favorite luxury foundations, just to make sure this is on par with them, because sometimes it takes that side by side to really see how I feel about a product. But I'm pretty confident in saying I'm enjoying this foundation a lot. Is it worth $77? First of all, no product is worth $77. Nah. Except for a few. For the most part, no makeup product is worth $77. However, if I am going to pay $77, I'm happy with how it turned out. Between the packaging and then after how all the makeup has worn, I'm really happy with this. So that's a big thumbs up on my first Louboutin makeup product. Like I said in the beginning, luxury foundations are my weakness. And it's because of days like this and wear like this that I stand behind spending a little extra money or a lot of extra money on a luxury foundation. So this one, by the way, did absolute laps around the Prada foundation. And the Prada foundation wasn't bad, but I'm talking laps around the Prada foundation this has made. Really happy with this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you have tried this foundation, down below share your skin type and how this wore for you and if you are enjoying it. I for one know that I am, and I can't wait to continue wearing this. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel for more, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys, have a good one.